We're joined by January's Player of the Month, Latiq Roberts, ahead of West's game against Ramsbottom this afternoon. Thanks for joining us, Latiq.
No problem.
How did it feel to get picked by Paul Marshall and Steve Yarwood as January Player of the Month?
Yeah, happy. I mean, we didn't have the best month, but it's nice to get the recognition, so it's always good.
You started the season in the West Reserves team. You've impressed enough to get to move through to the West first team. Did that take you by surprise when Paul Marshall and Steve Yarwood kind of saw it in you that you could be in the first team?
Yeah, it was very surprising to be fair. I thought it'd take a little longer, but I feel like the coach would give me a chance. And I just did my best to take it, to be honest.
Was it something that you kind of had your eye on? You wanted to kind of impress in the reserves and eventually get into the first team?
That's always the aim, innit? So yeah, of course.
Yeah. Paul Marshall, he's sung your praises a lot. I'm sure you've been listening to the interviews.
Yeah.
He's got loads of good stuff to say about you. He said originally you impressed him in a training match between the first team and the reserves at Brookburn. Is that right?
Yeah.
Does that game kind of stand out in your memory as a really good game for you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's the call up that I got, so it's what I needed. It's the aim. So
yeah.
I'm happy.
What were you doing in that match? Can you remember what impressed so much? Were you like marking Victor out of the game, or kind of?
I feel like just the dialogues, the talking, the leadership. I feel like that's what qualities are.
Kind of keeping Jordan Lazenby in your back pocket, that kind of thing. Or?
No, Jordan's a great player, so it's hard to do that.
I tried to do a little bit of research about you. I googled your name a little bit. Your name doesn't come up too much with football, but Burnley Academy is that correct?
Yeah.
How long were you there for?
About a year, up until under 16 scholar.
Who was the manager at Burnley at the time?
Ash.
And the first team manager?
Company it was. He just first came in.
I was wondering if you were like a Sean Dyche prodigy and he's kind of inspired you. Vincent Company.
Yeah.
Where else have you been in your short footballing career before West?
Just grassroots, to be fair. Mm-hmm. That's it. Nothing else.
So it's been a pretty quick rise to this level. Anyway,
sure.
Absolutely. I'm guessing you're over the moon with how things have gone for you this season.
Yeah, of course.
Or are you the kind of player who's always looking for more? Or
there's always space to improve in it, so you always got to try to do more in it. But I'm happy.
Yeah. I heard some rumours, you can tell us if this is true or not, that there were some clubs who've been speaking to you or speaking to the club from higher levels. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
How does that feel for you that you're kind of already getting looked at by higher levels? And is that something that interests you at this point?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's really exciting, especially as a young player, but I'm just trying to focus on what's in front of me right now, and that's to get promoted with the boys and go to Wembley, hopefully, innit?
And you'd like to kind of move up the football pyramid, whether it's with West or another club?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Paul Marshall said that your strengths are in the air and the ball at your feet. With the ball at your feet, would you agree with that those are your strengths?
Yeah.
Which players would you say you kind of model yourself on, or as a centre back who out there kind of inspires you?
Ramos, Van Dijk, things like that, I think.
Yeah, which club do you support?
Man City.
Okay. So Company managing you was a really good thing. I've seen from social media that your faith is very important to you. Is that kind of a fair comment to say? Ramadan started last week. Obviously a really important time for Muslims, which involves fasting in daylight hours. How do you manage that kind of? How do you juggle that with playing football?
To be fair, I feel like it's hard in a sense, but when your mind is focused on football or you're doing a certain activity, I feel like it takes your mind away from the hunger and the thirst. You don't really think about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when I'm playing football, when I'm finished studying, a few more hours till it opens. So
it's kind of good that it's winter that you've got Ramadan at the moment.
Difficult,
yeah. So sorry about talking about food at this point just before the game. Your family background, Latiq Roberts, it's kind of an interesting mixture of name. What is your family background and where does that name come from?
My dad's Pakistani, my mum's Jamaican, so it's a bit of a mad mix, but yeah. That's where it comes from. It comes from my mum's side.
So Pakistani and Jamaican.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm a little bit older than you, but when I was kind of growing up, there was a lot of talk that Muslim lads really struggle to kind of be given chances in football. Would you kind of go along with that, or do you see that? Have you seen that changing?
I feel like now it's much better. You see a lot of Muslim players in the Premier League, so it is a lot better now. So it is good to see, to be fair.
And kind of with the culture of non-league football, not necessarily at West, but there is kind of can be a bit of a drinking culture, a lads culture like that in football. How do you find that side of football, or is that ever difficult for you?
No, it doesn't really affect me, to be fair.
We're through to the quarterfinals of the FA Vase now. I think you've already mentioned it in this interview. How good would that story be for you to start the season in West Reserves and finish it at Wembley?
What a story it would be. I just hope that we can get to Wembley, and when we get there, we win. It's a great group of boys that we have, and coaching staff, they believe in us. So as long as we go there and put our heart on the pitch, I mean, that's all we can do, to be fair.
Absolutely. Yeah, Ramadan Mubarak and good luck today.
Thank you.